First time maybe we are discussing European football, but then drawing down the curtain and I say roping it down to our local content. This club, Real Madrid, you cannot resist watching Real Madrid. But a lot of people have been saying so many things about what this club does, Real Madrid as a team, because first of all, it will be very difficult to say, these are the best 11 players in the world. I'm not sure. Say these are the best 11 players in the world. Players like Vinicius, Mendy, Alaba. These were players say be omo club, be omo nyen level bia. And Madrid has scout you omo tom. So it will be very difficult to say because even sometimes at Chelsea, no more Pama Kwawe, now more Penokra, Thibaut Courtois, and Sana Oba Forma or Samba Madrid or Money Benya problem. So there are players in this team. Untimi Kanjem say Eden Militao is the best centre back in the world. So there is something special about Real Madrid. I've been trying. Now, I say a lot of people to read about the same thing. How Madrid or more HME do this level. For instance, this journalist all right here about Real Madrid are just pure greatness. I can never believe year after year I hear people write them off. Their mentality is elite. Even at 2-0 down, you can never think they are out. Greatest European club we've ever seen. Obviously, this is the truest statement about Real Madrid. The same thing. In a different way, Real Madrid's mentality in Champions League should be studied in Harvard University. So you can see it's something peculiar is running through. And I didn't even know. I was writing this. It's the carefree composure they wear when going down and manner they make the comeback look easy. These are things talking about mentality. So last night I was trying to read about why Real Madrid mentality is so strong. And we must first of all explain mentality. So I'm talking about the fact that Real Madrid is not, at this point, they don't have the best 11 players in the world. They don't even have the best 6. You cannot say it's 6 of their players, normally the best. Somebody like Dani Carvajal, you cannot say it's only the greatest right back and also the best right back in the world. Even though say, oh, you're good. But everybody talks about Real Madrid and the first thing is the value and the most important thing is the mentality. But what's the mentality that everyone is talking about, including top psychologists? The mentality is the brain power. Yes, at Real Madrid, and last night I was reading about Chicharito, or Freeman you call Real Madrid. Said the first day you set foot at our club, then you know, say, they demand nothing but the best. To me, call. Chicharito was saying, said the first day you set foot at Real Madrid, and that is the day you come to know, say, you are at a place that's losing, and I say 90% is not enough. Clarence Seedorf said the same thing. So when you join the Real Madrid team, you know, say you have joined something extraordinary. And I'm not talking about Real Madrid today. I'm trying to draw something down. Mentality. The culture at Real Madrid. How can teams, top teams in Ghana, national team, how can we adopt this? Nobody is saying Carlo Ancelotti is the best manager in the world. But there is something that's going on that we all need to learn from Real Madrid. Not only in football, but also in our individual lives. First of all, let's understand something. We are talking about Real Madrid's mentality and attitude. We are not saying, say, Real Madrid omo lose matches. So we will come to that point. Omo enye a perfect team. So developing the mentality at this club, it's not something that takes one day. And now developing a mentality as a person, it's not something that takes one day. It is something that is going to be overly produced consistently and sana abeye part and parcel of you. So I'll be coming to one. From what former players have said, I'm putting it together. Real Madrid develop a culture of not blaming others in trying to build a mentality. No, they develop a culture of not blaming others. And what is that culture? The culture is that you ball against Liverpool. You start a ball now 5 minutes or match. Goalkeeper na kwako ball no dia ma obi. But let's all the 11 players on the field and the coach and your more bench and understand say we are all infallible. Ye nyina ye betimi aye mistakes. And I say we are all not infallible. Ye nyina ye betimi aye mistakes. Enti goalkeeper no mistake na waye no. Let's not blame him. Nobody should blame the goalkeeper. Until the culture is that openly on the field, develop a mentality. Say, Hana, we are coming to produce something. You were 90 minutes plus referee or the better so. Goalkeeper nakobo. Ama wayede ya sheye. Don't go and blame him. Fasha utrim say Crawford goalkeeper no so ye nipa. Until the way same way a goalkeeper na mistake no ya training. You training and training see a big mistake about me say, but I see because we are human, we are not perfect. So this thing can happen. So the culture first of all is that we are training you. Let's develop a culture that nobody should blame anybody when we are on the field. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It happens. Kwanya omofa so share no. Se yanso ye niema yi a na ya amana mbu ya bamu a yanso betima hye. So that is a culture of beginning to build a strong mentality, your brain power. Tibu koto akwa hey wo de ye training da bia ye bedu park so na abu obi abam. So that culture no, you need a coach obetimi ahu se saade we na o se mede hye omutrim. Ye hye omo na na omo je ball no. Omo sande beto wa de sa hye omo. And that is where I wrote this thing. When Real Madrid were 2-0 down, you could see something. Say, okay, when they were 2-0 down, you could clearly see say, Niama Real Madrid for no not omo ye no. As omo mfa ho. When they were 2-0 down, the carefree nature, the attitude of on the field, I say, omo mfa hwe ho. Obi ayase ni two no, you could see from the players as a she in see. Now we abo we nsem, now we abo no makoche ball no the carefree nature, the composure, filthy attitude, the composure was beyond the imagination. Say Champions League game yashamu 2-0 Anfield of Ovid, they don't care. So omulusu. So we are training to come and win Omalusu. So that carefree nature, and they communicate this to help them so be improving. That's what they do. So number one, the carefree nature. Omode air back as a BBNC this. This is what I'm talking about. The composure they were when they were going down. I say, we are CBB too. Or say break you down. But a man for beba now te aduane hu di na wo bonyom na wo sre because you know say what has happened to you has happened to a lot of people. And you can come back. And then say o ma no ma wo da ho dwen sa 3 hours now waste your time and have 3 days. So you know say you have